What's up, everybody? Here's the list we're playing today. Just some minor changes from what I normally play. Just added in the Emperor and took out the Oath, just because Emperor's just such a good card, and the Oath is cute, but it wasn't consistent, and I just rather have consistent ways to put pressure. It has flash. It's just all around good card. I changed the sideboard around a little bit too. Added in some Mystical Disputes. Just made it solid with the Test of Talents. And then added in another Purge, and kind of just took out the Marches just because Purge kind of accomplishes the same thing we were trying to do, but also is another board wipe that we can use. So we have 7 board wipes total now. They're pretty standard sideboard there, though. Just more consistent with what we're trying to accomplish. But yeah, let's get into it. So far, this list has been really, really good. It doesn't feel too much different. It's just nice to get the WanDeRing Emperor out a lot more often. Okay. The only consideration the change I'm considering making is adding in another land and taking out a Discontinuity, just to have more consistency. But we'll kind of see. Oh, this hand is very, very risky, but hopefully I'll draw a land in the next 2 turns. It'll be fine. Black. All right. Like mono black is. It can be a really good matchup, but it can also be an awful one if they have a bunch of hand removal. Okay, this version I think is fine. I think we can pretty much... Okay, now we're in good shape, as long as we don't Thoughtseize our Discontinuity here. Either way, we have 2 lands down, so worst case we have to sacrifice, although that would suck. But get Teferi down on turn 4 would be nice. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Knight of the Even Legion's gonna be a problem here, but we'll deal with that after we get this down. Control. I think we're gonna go to Teferi, Fateful Absence, depending on what they do here. Yeah, if they're gonna keep pumping up the Knight, we're just gonna have to take care of that. Okay, that's fine. I'm just gonna play this first. Okay, Stifle's actually pretty good. We'll save that though. So we have 5 lands here. Okay, so we're gonna Fateful Absence, hold Jwari. Yeah, because he has lethal on board, so. Passive damage. I am gonna just go ahead and kill this thing. We really want to take 4 here. I guess we can take 4. We can take 4. So we have Shark Typhoon coming next turn, and I'd rather Deluge here if we can. Just to have... care about that. Okay. Try to find something where we can gain a little life. Yeah, I kind of figured that was going to happen. I didn't have any way of dealing with that anyways, so it's fine. I think we want proc. So we already have Stifle. Proc is not bad. Let's just go with these 2. Let's get rid of that. Oh, we don't need to do all that, do we? Let's just stifle first. Full control. Wasn't sure. Yeah, let's hold up. Actually, we could just steal this thing, honestly. I don't think that's the worst thing either. It's really not. No, if they bring in like a big creature or whatever, we'll just Fateful Absence it. Or potentially Jwari it. What are we at? We're gonna have 9 mana next turn, so we're definitely gonna drop down the Shark Typhoon. Unless we get Teferi. That's fine. Okay. Okay. Kill your own creature. Sure. I will totally take a damage here. Sure. We are gonna get the Storm Giant down this turn, I think. Then we're going to drop the Shark Typhoon. And pass. I really don't think they have enchantment removal main board. That is fine. What is he gonna do? Yeah, I mean, we're just gonna kill it. That card is just not. Oh crap! I forgot about that. That doesn't. That's just game, isn't it? Well, not if we do this first. It's not. Oof. That would have been bad. Would have been bad. We're going to swing at Sorin with Hall. Like that. And then we're just gonna sit tight. I think we're in good shape now. Whew, that was close, man. Gain over your life. Gain more goals. Okay. That's it. I think we just have lethal, almost, right? Yeah, we'll be really, really close. Yeah, because we're going to crit 4/4 here. Yeah, we have lethal. We should have lethal here with the Shark Typhoon. Just Fateful Absence, the Ghoul, and activate the Hall. I'm just going to create a 2/2 here. I love WanDeRing Emperor, it's such a good card. Like you see in that particular situation how good it is. Yep. Bringing in Purge, Authority. I don't know about Rest in Peace. I don't think it's they're just mono black aggro. Plus the talents could be decent. Discontinuity is coming out. Stifle is not bad. Deluge is probably a little slow against them. Very kind of like the idea of Test the Talents for Thoughtseize. I don't know. Maybe just the one. I don't want to mess with our consistency too much. We're taking out stuff, but so one change I made here in the list is having less spot removal and more board wipes. So let's kind of see how that works out. I don't feel like it's going to be a big difference or anything, but we'll see. See what they do here. Yeah, this particular version of Mono Black I think is in our favor, but if they have more of a Thoughtseize, Duress, Inquisition coming at us, this is a pretty awesome hand here. Cannot complain about this hand at all. Turn 3 Teferi. Well, yeah, there's that. So no Teferi, but we have 2 Stifles, so there's something to do about that. Yeah, they have some tough decisions to make there. I mean, Purge is a good one to take. Teferi is a good one to take. You might want to take Stifle. I don't know. If they have 2 Thoughtseizes, I would take Stifle. But they take the Purge, okay. So we're going Storm Giant. We're going to Stifle the Lotus Field for sure. Narset's really good because we can find board wipes. Okay. I think we're in good shape here. I don't care about that. We are going to keep this Stifle for full control. I mean, we're definitely going to go turn 3 Teferi here, I think. No, we don't have any way of protecting it, but I mean, I don't know. Our other option is Narset Authority, which isn't bad. I don't want Teferi to die immediately. I mean, there's a good chance he has Murderous Rider since he didn't play any cards. So let's just go ahead and activate Narset and get some card value before we see it fall to the wayside. That's good. Now I feel better about playing Teferi. Okay, he didn't play it. Maybe he doesn't have it, I don't know. Okay. Silver move to gold. Gain a life. Nice. So that's so sweet. So we can play this, untap, play Teferi. That's awesome. I love this card for that specific reason. Like, this is the coolest thing to do, man. Gain life. Untap land. Just, oof. Those are tough choices right there. That's tough. So we can. Yeah, I mean we're gonna get the Emperor. I think the Emperor protects stuff. We know we have it, but it protects our Planeswalkers, which is super important. I am going to exile the Silver Mogul for sure. I'm not really worried about Narset dying here. Okay. Didn't get to draw a card though with Narset. Didn't gain 3 life. So we're in pretty good shape here at the moment. I mean, especially now if we can definitely haul here. +1. Well, let's do this first. Let's do a little. See if we can find something good here. That's always good. I don't think we need to haul right at the moment. Just kind of, yeah. I was gonna say, like, we're in such a good place. Like, there's not much they could do right now. Good game, good game. Like I said, that one we're favored. The other one is definitely more tough. They just steal our entire hand. I think they made a mistake by taking the Purge, but I don't think it really mattered. With this, the 2 Stifles is a pretty nuts hand, so. Alright, let's see. Definitely have to mulligan this. So, okay. Alright, I'll probably just put the planes back. This is fine if we don't get Thoughtseize, but we could. Sometimes Giganta use the Thoughtseize deck. We're gonna have to go see the Empire here. Maybe. We might just wait. Let's just see. I know our opponent wants to. Yeah, I'm gonna wait on that. We'll do that next turn. I don't want to get my Proctor killed before I can activate Lotus Field. Okay. Alright, I think we're going to drop down the Shark Typhoon. Keep things moving. We have Lightning Helix or something? Very good. I don't know, see what they do next turn before we decide to drop the Shark Typhoon or not. They could be playing Croxo too, based on, okay, that card. That's not the worst card ever. If they're Nicol Bolas, then they could have that card that destroys target permanents. So I'm actually not going to do the thing. I'm going to hold up Charm Deluge with Fateful Absence. I would love to drop a Shark Typhoon, but I feel better if I had a way to protect it, like a Teferi down or something. Yeah, we're just gonna... Just go right there. The things we have to watch out for here are obviously the Nicol Bolas, but Teferi Time Raveler is not great for us. Ideally we'd like to Deluge here, but we'll see what happens. That's fine. That is perfectly fine. Right. Discontinuity is good, Narset's good, Land is good, Ardenvale is good. They're all good, honestly. I think we want Narset and oh man, I like Ardenvale, but I think Discontinuity is more powerful because we can exile a spell if they try to play. So let's do that. We still have a land right here. Oh, okay, we do a land anyways. All right. We are gonna go ahead and put Narset. Activate it. We don't want them drawing cards, so that's good. Ooh. We can go ahead and choose one. This is tough. Tough. I think we're gonna go there. Yeah, I mean, we could go ahead and play that Teferi. Dang, this sucks. So many good options here. Yeah, I think we gotta go here, though. It's just... they can't beat that. Okay. This next turn we can play that if they tap out. They're hoping we don't have a counterspell. Yeah, we're gonna just tap out on that. Niv Mizzet Reborn. Yeah, I get you. Alright, this is bringing on all our counterspells. Probably taking out... bringing that... Test of Talents isn't bad against them. I think we're bringing in all that stuff. Discontinuity is a little slow. I didn't see like a lot there. It didn't show me a ton. Let me see what we got going on here. Yeah, we still want to have a couple of board wipes in our removals for the Corva, because that can just beat us. We drop one Deluge. WanDeRing Emperor is really good. Narset's good. Drop one more card. I like as the challenge for their Thoughtseize and some other stuff that they're doing. Maybe another Teferi. I think that's fine. That's just fine. I haven't played this matchup in a while. That's not great at all. So many good cards too. It's fine. This is tough. Probably, I don't know. Use is pretty decent too. It's tough. It's tough. Tough keep. Here's the Thoughtseize. Yay! Take my shark. I love getting Thoughtseize on turn 1. Like it's clockwork. I'd take Shark Typhoon. Just because you don't want to slow me down. That is perfectly fine. I think we are going to hold up Jwari now that we have a counterspell, in case they get Narset or something here. Yeah, whatever. Okay, now we're doing the thing. Yeah, unfortunately Shark Typhoon is not as great against them because they have that spell that exiles target non-land permanent for like 2 mana. It's really good against our Planeswalkers as well as our... yeah, and they have Maelstrom Pulse too. They have lots of answers for that. Yeah, cool. Kavu is what makes this matchup difficult. We don't have an answer for it early. It does make it tough. I would love to drop the Shark Typhoon down, but we don't even have spells anyways. So I'm probably just going to cycle it and hope that they don't have Fatal Push. They don't know I have Jwari here, so I'm going to take 5 more. Whatever. So at least next turn I can actually kill this thing with the... I could just do this here actually. Yeah, that is an option. See what they do. Yeah, at least that's at the end of their turn. So that gives me things. That's pretty good. Okay. It takes him back a turn with the Corva. Kabu, whatever. Yeah. Okay, so we create a 5/5. They're probably going to kill it. But we have Storm Giant, we have other Shark Typhoon, and all that, so that's good too. I'm actually going to just be aggressive here. We have another Shark Typhoon that we can We have Storm Giant too. And then we have this. We have honestly we have lots of options here to deal with that thing. You know, our other option too is to just create another shark in the next turn. They have to kill it, right? Because we can be aggressive here. What do we want to do? If they kill a Storm Giant, that's fine. They have to spend the mana to do it, so let's make them do that. Okay, that's good too. I mean, if they play something here, we can always swing in, board wipe, hold up Jwari. Yeah, it's fine. They're gonna have to block anyways against the Storm Giant. Or, I don't know. We'll see. How much mana do we have now? We have 5, 7 mana. 5, 7. They have a Fatal Push on the Shark here. Okay, they have 2 mana. They have to block the Storm Giant now by doing what they just did. They cannot touch me. Yeah. So that is honestly my best bet. They block the Shark. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. They can kill the Shark, but they have to block the Storm Giant. At this point, I don't think the Jwari is doing anything for us. I think being aggressive is our best play. Okay. So they have to have another flyer or a way to kill this. I mean, they have to be able to kill 2 creatures here. Just being aggressive a lot of times kind of sets them back because they're trying to play the control game, who gets the bigger Planeswalker out quicker, all that shit. And we don't want to play that game. Honestly, we don't. We want to just be aggressive, especially with the haul down. And they just have 5 mana here, so again, what are they going to do? They have to kill the Shark, okay, Vanishing Verse. Now they have to have a way to deal with. They have 3 mana, that's not enough. That's ward 3. Yeah. Okay, Crosses creates a 1/1. That's something. It is something. Now we can do that again. So we have, how much we have? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's not the worst thing. Just to swing in, make them block. Put a Doomskar. Yeah, I mean, let's just do that. Keep being aggressive, force them to keep having a blocker. We can play a Lotus Field here too. Okay. I mean, we got them on their heels, which is great, so can't be mad about that. They have to keep dealing with Storm Giant, and then if they have, you know, we have the Doomskar also. So at this point, I think we can Doomskar and haul 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? Yeah, we can do both. If they play that, yeah, they can veto it, which is fine. But we're still just gonna swing in with the haul. I mean, if they play another spell here, thinking that they're just gonna block, that's what we hope. Yeah, that's what we hope. Yeah. I can't do that. Boom. Okay. Bada bing, bada boom. Didn't really get a lot of our spells for that match, so we just kind of hauled them, you know. That's part of the reason that I play this list the way I do. Instead of being like all Shark Typhoons or like all Stifles, or you have so many ways of winning with this control deck. You don't need 4 Shark Typhoons. You don't want to miss out on the opportunity to play Discontinuity. You don't want to miss out on playing WanDeRing Emperor. Even this card is really, really good. Just the ability to play it and play 2 Planeswalkers, or play it and then play a board wipe. And I think, what do I have? 9 activations, the 2 Stifle, 3 Discontinuity, and 4 Proctor. And I definitely think you always want to play 4 Proctor. And then the thing I like about this list is you have so many ways of searching for cards. Just tons of ways to search for cards. It makes it very consistent to find the things that you want. And I think 1 Purge in the main is fine, because I have 2 on the side for all those matchups where you're dealing with Purge. You know, type things like artifacts and Cat Oven and stuff like that. I think Cat Oven is a fine matchup because you have 3 Purge, you have more power, you have lots of ways to gain life. You can exile their creatures with WanDeRing Emperor, you can steal their Witch's Oven with Charm. I think you honestly are pretty favored with adding in WanDeRing Emperor. I think it's just another way to beat them. And because I play this card too, I think it really does make a difference with adding that subtle life gain. It does matter. And you have Farewell if you need it. And Authority. Authority is really good against Cat Oven. I think it's a good Phoenix matchup. I think my record versus Phoenix is like 11-1 or something in best of 3. It's probably like 3-0 in best of 3. In best of 1, I mean, like I don't have all my cards that are meant for that matchup, and I still beat Phoenix consistently. Your toughest matchups are Croxa, just hand discard, Thoughtseize decks. Super aggressive decks, you're pretty well matched against, honestly. I think rogues and humans are always tough, no matter what. I mean, Proctor definitely helps with humans a lot, and rogues, your best bet is just getting, and also just your mana advantage helps with humans if you get your Lotus Field activation. Versus rogues, I think your mana advantage helps. That is a tougher matchup though, because they're, discarding a lot of your cards. But I think, I don't know if anyone even plays that deck anymore. Blue-black control is kind of tough if they have, because it's basically counterspells and hand removal, which is tough. So, but yeah, I mean, this deck just continues to be awesome. I think my best of 3 record right now is like 48-7, something like that. Either way, it's good. But yeah, just hit the like, subscribe, and leave any feedback, or if there's any other deck you want me to play. This is all I've been playing lately. I mean, I definitely have played a lot of aggro decks. I have a lot of experience with that. So, I'm willing to try other decks if there's something you want to see me play. Y'all have a good one. Peace.